is the #1 donor of Christ Embassy, blah, blah, blah. And which Elon Musk are you talking about? Is it one Airy Musk equals to 2 Dangote?
Men of God sitting down, arguing whether Elon Musk actually gave to Christ Embassy. How low can you be as a man? Forget about of God. Just a man. How low and cheap can you be? That you sit back and say, it's a lie, it's not him, it's not the real Elon Musk. Wow.
I agree with the principles that Jesus advocated, and that there's great wisdom in the teachings of Jesus, and I agree with those teachings.
Welcome to Pastor's Hub. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome has been vindicated without saying a word. This is how God fights for his own elect. And this is how God will fight for you without lifting a finger, in Jesus' mighty name. Recall that the announcement came that Elon Musk is one of the top sponsors of Christ Embassy's ministry. And this didn't go down well with Dr. Abel Damina, as he responded with laughter. That the Elon Musk that he knows is not a Christian, and that there is no way he can be involved with Pastor Chris, Christ Embassy, or their rhapsody of realities. The presenter of the program where Dr. Abel Damina responded to Elon Musk sponsoring Christ Embassy went further to say that he asked ChatGPT to confirm the story, but there was nothing like that. Pastor Chris refused to defend himself, but Elon Musk's response, as well as Prophet Angel Eubert's explanation over this matter, have vindicated him. In this video, you will hear the testimony of Elon Musk showing that he believes in Jesus Christ. And you will watch the rebuke of Prophet Angel to Dr. Abel Damina. Prophet Angel also replied the presenter and faulted him for using ChatGPT to confirm such a story. Sit back to watch this video, send in your comments, and please subscribe to our channel if you are new here. God bless you.
He is the #1 donor of Christ Embassy, blah, blah, blah. And which Elon Musk are you talking about? Is it one Airy Musk equals to 2 Dangote?
A few days ago, I came, in contact with the news on social media. First, it was published, I think I saw it on legit.ng, about Christ Embassy, where they said that Elon Musk for this year is the highest donor of their rhapsody of reality. And I felt, I know Elon Musk is not a religious person, so I didn't doubt it. I know anything is possible, but I quickly started making some research to see if there is any atom of truth in it. First, I went to the Christ Embassy website, official website, and I couldn't see any mention of Elon Musk or any of their donors there.
Okay.
So I went to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool that almost it has answers to almost every question, and it does research faster than anyone. So the first question I asked ChatGPT was if there is any relationship between Elon Musk, the Elon Musk will know, and Christ Embassy, and the answer was no. I asked if there is any known relationship between Elon Musk and Chris Oyakhilome himself, and the answer was no. I asked again if there is any relationship between Elon Musk or any of his companies or any of his family members with anything that is related to Christ Embassy, Love World, or the Rhapsody of Reality, and the answer was no. Now, I was not making this research because I doubted what Christ Embassy said.
Yeah, just to validate.
Just to validate, because I'm usually very curious. Just like I was curious when Chris said he raised over 50 people from the dead within 1 year. I didn't find any truth in it. So this one, at the end of the day, I asked ChatGPT to check legit.ng, where I first saw the news, to see if it can validate the news. Unfortunately, it was already deleted. It was no longer there. You know, people don't understand that Elon Musk wealth is in stock. And if you must sell any of your stocks, it must be captured in the US SEC. The time Elon Musk sold in 2021, for instance, he sold a stock worth $5.7 billion. And he donated $55 million to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and $54 million to X Prize Foundation. All these things are captured. So when you sell your stock in the US, it's captured in the US SEC. All right. And that money is tracked. When you make a donation, it is tracked. Just like the two donations, he made $55 million and $54 million. So these things are very verifiable. You can simply Google it instead of allowing yourself to be deceived. And I want to ask, because after carefully researching about all of this, I came to the realization that there was some atom of treachery in the announcement. First, it was made by a lady, prominent lady in the church. And is this a tricky way of putting an end to the argument that some of the wealthy people in this world do not pay tithe or do not believe even in God, that one doesn't need even God or to be a Christian to be rich? Is this a tricky way of putting an end to that argument? Or what do you think about it, sir?
Which Elon Musk are you talking about? Is it 1 Airy Musk equals to 2 Dangote? well, if it's Elon Musk, the people have been writing me and sending me messages in my inbox and all kinds of stuff, about this story. Kel, what bothers me even is the fact that a lot of people, because when that news came out, I didn't even hear about it. But people started tagging me, forwarding them to me and saying, where is Abel Damina? Now you are proven wrong. Where is Abel Damina? Come and see. Elon Musk is a Christian. He's a child of God. Some even said he's born again. He's filled with the Holy Spirit. He is the #1 donor of Christ Embassy, blah, blah, blah. And they were just busy tagging and sending all of that. And then I went like, what's going on? Because I didn't know about such a thing. I just read. But when I looked at one of the printouts that was sent to me, either from the Christ Embassy family or something, I mean, Pastor Chris is somebody I respect. So I don't expect that he should be coming out with that kind of story if it is not valid. So one of the person who sent the stuff to my inbox or something, when I read, I discovered that what the person insinuated is that because Elon Musk created a technology that enables for people to send messages out, and they have been able to use his X space to send Rhapsody out, that automatically makes him a partner.
Oh, but he didn't do that to Holy Christ Embassy.
Exactly.
He reached out, because I know that he actually reached out.
Muslims are using that.
Yes.
Everybody who wants to use, I'm using X-Space. Everybody is in X-Space. Business people are using it. So maybe that's what they call partnership. But you see, that's very misleading. Very, very misleading. To call him brother just because you use his platform, and to say he specifically sent donation. That's misleading. And there's nothing you will ever do in this world to prove the fact that it is not only believers or believers in Jesus that prosper financially. I mean, before Jesus came, people were rich. Before Jesus came into this earth, people were wealthy. In fact, when Jesus showed up on the earth, the Bible tells us that he was not even rich. He came from a family that was poor.
I was just amazed to see men of God sitting down arguing whether Elon Musk actually gave to Christ members. How low can you be as a man? Forget about of God. Just a man. How low and cheap can you be? That you sit back and say, it's a lie, it's not him, it's not the real Elon Musk. Wow. So to you it's a lie that this is not the real Elon Musk. But you are qualified to know the real Elon Musk. But the real Elon Musk cannot give. And where are we getting? Who is the source? The source is called trust me, brother. So we trust you, that's your source. Sit down in a chair, discussing a man who gave. And Christ has never made a deal about it. These are private announcements that are taking place. And I'm there every time. So I know it's not meant for the world or anything like that. People are in there, but they can take videos. I take my own. But imagine how low quality can you be? How much of a nincompoop can you be? A dunderhead, a blind person can you be? That it becomes an issue, you discuss it. To actually go on a talk show to talk that it is not him.
Sitting.
Is it your uncle, this man? Is he your brother? That you know he is not him. Losing focus. If you have seen the people we have seen, the people we have met.
Yes.
Come on. How many heads of state I speak to, and I don't speak to them just on the phone, on video call.
Videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's true.
Not because I want to put them on video call. They themselves want to know if it's really me.
Yes.
You know, let me tell you something. The people I believed were men of God. Even me, I was wrong. Until the vision I received on my own, where Jesus stood in front of me, and I knew it is Jesus. And then they commented that it's a lie. He never saw it. God told me. I said, hey, wait a minute. I thought this man was a man of God. If God spoke to him, he would tell him that he spoke to me. When a man of God you respect begins to utter words that are out of line, that you know are contradictory to the thing that you believe, then you know this man did not hear God.
That's right.
He's accusing God.
He's accusing God.
We have a woman here, right? Who now, you know, maybe number 2, but who used to be number 1 in our ministry. Married to an oil tycoon. That some countries, if I mention the name, you would know all of them. You would know the name. But she would beg us, please don't mention my name.
Yes.
My husband has allowed me to do this. I have the proof that he has allowed me to do this. But I'm a Christian. I believe in your Christ. But my husband is a Muslim. Now imagine, we are leaving that name out and say we're not going to talk about it. But if we mention it, guess what will happen? Oh my God. It's a lie.
Yes.
He can never do that. He didn't give. Are you his accountant?
How do you know?
How do you know this? How much have these people given to all these locations? Just because we mentioned it.
Yes.
Doesn't mean to say you should be, oh my God. Do you understand the man is not looking for that money?
Yes.
I was talking to someone and they said, Prophet, I heard that Elon Musk gave. I said, so? They said, what? I said, listen, I think your question, this question is only said by people who really have no idea what Pastor Chris is.
Yes.
Absolutely no idea whatsoever what the man is like. That man needs to be protected. Not by the government, but by you as Christians.
Yes.
He needs your protection. I'm not talking about protect him so that he doesn't die. No. He needs honor from us.
Yes.
We protect him in our prayers. We protect him with our integrity. We protect him by following what he is saying. That's it. But guess what? Stupidity gone on rampage.
Yes.
Men of God sitting and discussing. Someone said, I asked the AI if Elon Musk has ever... Nonsense. Start by asking AI how much I put in Christ Chambers.
Oh, yes.
Ask, let's see if AI knows. It's stupid. How do you ask AI? AI is fed information.
Yes.
Do you think AI is some angel that came from heaven or something?
I think it thinks on its own.
Stupidity going on rampage. And I get it. When I say things like this, they will target me. My God, I don't care. I've been targeted by the biggest networks. I'm still standing.
Standing tall.
I'm still standing. Oh yeah, and I'll keep standing. What are you saying? How is your evidence that you ask the AI? How can that be? You ask the AI. Oh my God! You typed in ChatGPT, then you say, Then it said, I have no information about that. So you see, my proof. Is AI a bank? Does it know the balance in my account?
No.
No, doesn't know. It's fed in information. It's information.
If people believe AI like this, then Africa is in trouble. If they think AI, have you ever seen AI was started by saying, is Jesus Christ the Son of God? Then you say, we don't talk about religious affiliations. Then you say, is Muhammad the prophet? Then you say, Muhammad is believed to be a prophet, this. When it came to Jesus Christ, he said he doesn't want to be involved. Until Christians started complaining that this AI thing is liberal.
Yes.
It is being fed liberal information and liberal nonsense.
Wow.
So it was going in the direction of liberal thought.
Wow. Has been fed.
That's why it's dangerous. That's why it's like summoning demons. Oh man, I was so angered. People, I respect, I see him sitting there, I'm like, I respect this man. How does he sit there? The first thing he said was, I respect Pastor Chris. I said, this guy is good after all.
He's flowing.
He's flowing. I said, but when it's claimed that who claimed that? Pastor Chris has never spoken. He's quiet. He doesn't even know these people are sitting down and talking. He doesn't know one bit.
No time to follow.
But just imagine the stupidity, the dandaheads we see, keyboard warriors, sitting down discussing a man who doesn't even know you, doesn't even know you are speaking. Even as I'm talking right now, listen, this video will not even go to Pastor Chris. He won't even know I said something. Zero. He doesn't watch. They don't have Instagram. They don't even have a YouTube channel. You understand this?
Yes, sir.
And somebody saying, yes, it's not the real Elon Musk. It's not. Just because you're myopic, number one, and you're low quality and low level, even the fake Elon Musk from Temu will never give you anything. Elon Musk from Temu will never give you no money, not even $1. So guess what? It can't be true that he gave Christ Embassy. It cannot be. Because you know the one from Temu will not give you. He never give a second chance. Never give a look at you. And you think, it's not possible. Boy, if you get to know the people that want to know what God is doing, just in my life, forget about Pastor Chris here, because I don't know who calls Pastor Chris. I'm talking about me. If I would have a chance to just say, here is a phone call. Some of my media team now knows, here's the phone call of this president, and they say, okay. I even tell the president that I'm going to record this for my files, and I say, no problem. And I record it, boom, 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 and I put there. And media knows this person who is on the call there, and I never mention it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
never.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
I never mention it. Even if I give my media and say, put it up there so that these people can know that we have here. I tell them, now, switch off and delete it from there. And we make sure it's deleted from their files.
That's true.
Not that they're going to do anything, but imagine if me, the son of Pastor Chris, can receive calls from leaders, even Muslim leaders, even from Muslim countries. Even billionaires.
Man.
Your immaturity and your level should never dictate who calls who and who does what to who. Just because they don't reach you, it doesn't mean to say they don't reach others.
Like, I agree with the principles that Jesus advocated, and that there's great wisdom in the teachings of Jesus, and I agree with those teachings. And things like turn the other cheek are very important, because as opposed to an eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. So forgiveness, is important, and treating people as you would wish to be treated. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Very important.
So it's like a 60-70%. Yes.
As Einstein would say, I believe in the God of Spinoza. But hey, if Jesus is saving people, I mean, I wouldn't stand in his way. I'll be sure, I'll be saved. Why not?
Sweet, we did it.
Yeah.
I think he just said yes.
We got him. All right, we got him.
Sounds good.
You want to get baptized or anything?
I was baptized.
Oh, okay.
Anglican,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
They